Anger is one of the most powerful emotions we experience. It can surge like a storm, overtaking our thoughts, our speech, and our actions. A single moment of anger can undo years of patience, damage relationships, and leave scars that take decades to heal. Yet anger is also one of the most common emotions in our modern world. In traffic, on social media, at work, even in our homes, irritations and frustrations seem endless. People lash out, escalate conflict, and then regret what they've done. This is not new. For thousands of years, thinkers have warned about the destructive power of anger and offered ways to master it. Their message is clear. The problem is not that we feel anger, but that we let it control us. Before we go deeper into how to find calm in a chaotic world, take a moment to subscribe to this channel. Together, we're creating a space where timeless wisdom meets daily life, helping us all live with more clarity, patience, and strength. To understand anger, we have to look at what it really is. Anger begins as a judgment, a belief that something unjust has happened and must be corrected. This belief triggers a surge of energy, preparing us to fight. In rare cases, that energy can be useful, like a fire that lights the way to necessary action. But more often, it burns out of control, damaging everything around it. Anger clouds our reason. It exaggerates the offense. It makes us say and do things we later regret. In the moment, anger feels like strength. In truth, it is weakness wearing a mask. It shows we have been mastered by our emotions rather than mastering them. One of the first steps to freeing yourself from anger's grip is to pause. A pause is a tiny act of rebellion against the storm inside you. When you're provoked, your body and mind want to act immediately. But if you train yourself to take even a single breath, you begin to create space between the stimulus and your response. In that space lives your freedom. You can choose your reaction instead of being dragged by it. This is not easy, but like any discipline, it grows stronger with practice. Each pause is a small victory, and over time those victories build self-mastery. Another practice is to examine your expectations. Much of our anger comes from expecting the world to behave according to our wishes. We expect people to be polite, systems to be fair, plans to run smoothly. When reality doesn't match those expectations, we feel wronged. But life is not obligated to meet our standards. People will sometimes disappoint you. Plans will sometimes fall apart. Systems will sometimes be unjust. This is not cynicism, it's clarity. By lowering your expectation that the world will always cooperate, you lower the number of times you feel provoked. You become less surprised by others' faults and more focused on your own conduct. Patience also plays a crucial role. In a culture that glorifies instant reaction, patience is a superpower. When someone offends you, you don't have to answer immediately. When a situation angers you, you don't have to act at once. Wait until the initial heat passes. Let your words cool before you speak them. Time itself can dissolve the sharp edges of anger. What felt like an outrage an hour ago may look trivial by evening. Patience is not weakness. It is strength under control. It's the decision to stay steady when provoked, not because you're passive, but because you're powerful enough to choose your response. Another way to weaken anger is to shift your perspective. Ask yourself, will this matter in a week, a month, a year? Is this offense worth sacrificing my peace for? Is this person's mistake worth giving away my self-control? Often the answer is no. By zooming out, you see the situation in its true proportion. Many of the things that spark our rage are small, fleeting, and unworthy of our energy. Saving your fire for what truly matters is not only wise, but liberating. Reflection is another powerful tool. After you've cooled down, examine your anger like a scientist. What triggered it? What story did you tell yourself in that moment? How did your body feel? Did you breathe or hold your breath? Did you act in line with your values? This reflection transforms anger from a blind force into a source of insight. You start to recognize patterns, the same triggers, the same thoughts, the same reactions. Once you see them, you can change them. Anger becomes your teacher instead of your master. Forgiveness also helps to dismantle anger's grip. Forgiveness does not mean excusing bad behavior or denying justice. It means choosing not to poison yourself with resentment. Carrying anger is like holding a hot coal in your hand, hoping to throw it at someone else. You're the one who gets burned. Forgiveness releases that coal. It frees you to move on. It gives you back your energy and focus. And it's a practice you do for yourself as much as for others. It's also essential to remember that anger is often a mask for other emotions: fear, hurt, frustration, insecurity. When you're angry, ask yourself what's underneath. Are you feeling disrespected, powerless, overwhelmed? Naming the true feeling can soften the anger and help you address the real issue. This self-honesty is a cornerstone of self-mastery. Finally, cultivate habits that make anger less likely. Take care of your body. Get enough sleep. Eat well. Move your body. Practice mindfulness or meditation to become aware of your thoughts before they spiral. Spend time with people who model patience and calm. These practices don't make you immune to anger, but they raise your baseline of stability, making it easier to stay steady when provoked. Imagine living your life with this kind of composure. Someone cuts you off in traffic, and instead of exploding, you breathe and let it go. A colleague criticizes you unfairly, and instead of lashing out, you pause and respond with clarity. A family member says something hurtful, and instead of feeding the argument, you choose silence or gentle words. This is not suppression. This is strength. It is a calm built on self-awareness and discipline, a calm that protects your peace in a chaotic world. Remember, you're not trying to eliminate anger completely. Anger is part of being human. What you're learning is to master it, so it serves you instead of sabotaging you. You're learning to hold your ground, protect your peace, and respond with wisdom even when provoked. This is the essence of finding calm in a chaotic world. It's not about controlling others, but about mastering yourself. As you leave this video, take with you one practice. The next time you feel anger rising, pause. Just pause. Take a breath. Ask yourself what's really happening. Ask whether this is worth your peace. In that moment, you will have already begun to transform your relationship with anger. Over time, these small choices build a kind of unshakable calm that no insult, no setback, no chaos can easily disturb. Thank you for watching. If this message resonates with you, subscribe to this channel to keep learning how to turn ancient wisdom into modern strength. Together, we'll keep practicing patience, self-mastery, and the art of staying calm no matter how chaotic the world becomes.